So, Indie Mouse, you gonna dislike this video as well? You fucking fuck? You fucking fucker? You fucking hell. Dark Souls has always had some insanely creepy moments, and this is no different in Dark Souls 3. But to be fair, you have to do a little bit of digging to find some creepy moments in Dark Souls 3, but they're there, and they are fucked. I went to my Twitter and asked for some help, and I got some really good responses, such as this one from Vault Boss. The meta is pretty spooky, but those hand things in the profane capital, that fucks with it. Okay, he's gonna complain about the meta. Okay. Oh, here's one. How the casting speed. Oh. Okay. Thanks, guys. Today we're going to count down what I think are the top 5 most creepiest things in Dark Souls 3. And if you've got any that weren't on this list, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And I guess we'll get started. Coming in at number 5 is the failed dragons in Irithyll Dungeon. The tailbone spear reads, "Twisted spear favoured by the wretched, failed prisoners of Irithyll Dungeon, crafted from a feeble tailbone and seen as a sign of the dragons. Their screams are oft heard inside the dungeon as they naively mutilate their unworthy flesh." Now, the Irithyll Dungeon is a scary place in its own with its jump scares when you pick up the item from those random corpses, but these guys are just in a whole other world. Especially on your first playthrough and you go through the shortcut and you see that one standing on the wall just looking at you. Many have wondered why the first one doesn't attack you, but I came to the conclusion that I think it still thinks it's in chains. He or she still thinks it's a prisoner. And no, I said he or she. This would make perfect sense. With the Consumed King being so obsessed with dragons, I very much doubt he would do the initial tests on himself. I think these people acted as test subjects. I mean, who's gonna care if you experiment with prisoners in the world of Dark Souls? And when they failed, this is what they turned into. This next one has been covered by other big YouTubers before, but I think it deserves a place on this list. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which is kind of weird because a lot of these things on the list come from the Boreal Valley. If you were to take the Dancer audio and reverse it, this is what it sounds like. Number 3 again originates in the Boreal Valley, more specifically Pontiff. On the road up to Pontiff, just after the room with the Silver Knights, you will be greeted by some dogs. Although these dogs don't look, well, like dogs per se. In fact, the upper half of them share more of a trait to humans. I think, again, these are failed experiments, but instead this time by Pontiff. We all know Vort of the Boreal Valley is referred to by Emma as the dog. Maybe these humans were just failed attempts at creating something like Vort. These things and Vort both share canine characteristics, and they both have frost emitting from them, but obviously you can see a massive difference between Vort of the Boreal Valley and these things here. Again, more human experiments, which is a really common thing in Dark Souls 3. I actually don't think these are dogs at all. I actually think these were humans. Or maybe it was some kind of Frankenstein kind of deal. The skull of this thing definitely shares more traits to a human, yet the lower half is definitely a dog. Again, maybe you won't find this creepy, but to me, a half human, half dog is kind of messed up. Number 2 is actually a really interesting find. We all know the Deacons of the Deep, Aldrich's loyal followers. Well, maybe they weren't so loyal after all. If you were to take the Deacons of the Deep mumblings and reverse them, this is what it sounds like. Now, maybe it's just me, but I can definitely hear he's going to kill me. And to me, that doesn't sound like someone who's loyal. That sounds like someone who's terrified. Maybe they joined the Deacons out of fear, rather it being something they actually believe in. Maybe Aldrich spouted some propaganda, gained these loyal followers, yet it wasn't what they signed up for. Number 1 on this list made me extremely uncomfortable. I will give a warning now. If you are easily offended, I would advise stopping right here. Now, rumor has it this was cut audio from the Oseros boss fight, which got censored at the very last minute. Now, these are just rumors. I don't know if they hold any truth to them, but word on the grapevine is it was too disturbing to ship with the actual full released game. Like I said, word of warning. This is cut audio from the Oseros boss fight. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. I just want to give a special shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys have been with me for a couple of months now, and I can't thank you enough. If you are interested in becoming a patron and helping me continue the work here that I do, it would really mean a lot to me. Other than that, guys, I'm going to peace out. Take care, everyone. Be good to one another, and thanks for watching.